Classic medal win, the King of Champions. The last one standing is Cuban. He does the job that he needs to do and get that back on the engine. Absolutely brilliant.
We just witnessed the greatest moment in world history as an esport. It was absolutely incredible.
Overcome the biggest team.
Guten Morgen, alle E-Sports-Verrückten. Schön, dass ihr heute hier auf den Intel Extreme Masters Season 5 seid in Hannover auf der CeBIT. Hier geht es heute richtig los mit dem letzten Tag. Hier am Samstag, es ist 9:30 und wir fangen heute an mit allen Spielen im Spiel um Platz 3 und auch vor allem im Finale in verschiedenen Disziplinen, nämlich in StarCraft 2, League of Legends, Counter-Strike 1.6 und mit dem Spiel, mit dem wir gleich anfangen, Quake Live. Der letzte Tag, ja. Und hier gibt es auch schon einige Jungs, die extra früh aufgestanden sind und hier vor Ort sind, um dieses Spiel live anzuschauen. Für alle Leute, die zu Hause geblieben sind, nur noch mal eine kleine Erwähnung. Jetzt habt ihr noch die letzte Möglichkeit, euch einen HD-Pass zu besorgen für 3 € oder $4. Und ja, ich hoffe, es wird sich definitiv lohnen. Und ja, für die Leute, die zu Hause geblieben sind, kann ich nur sagen, in Top-Qualität zu schauen, lohnt sich definitiv. Quake Live, das Spiel, das wir gleich haben werden, das Spiel um Platz 3. Spart1e gegen strenx, ja, die beiden aus dem gleichen Team, nämlich Fnatic. Wir wollen uns aber mal kurz anschauen, wie denn der Turnierbaum so aussieht, wie die Jungs sich so geschlagen haben ab dem Viertelfinale und wer natürlich dann auch im Finale steht. Und da haben wir es kurz, ja, Cooler gegen Avec haben gespielt, Cooler konnte sich durchsetzen und musste dann gegen strenx ran. Auch da konnte er sich durchsetzen, steht jetzt im Finale. Und wenn wir runterschauen, das zweite Viertelfinale, da hatten wir der Hang gegen Ruffer und danach Ruffer gegen Spart1e. Ja, Ruffer konnte sich ziemlich gut durchsetzen, nachdem Spart1e in der Gruppe eigentlich sehr stark war und Ruffer relativ schwach. Und jetzt eigentlich wieder ein Finale, das man so hätte eventuell vorhersehen können, diese beiden Jungs. Es wird auf jeden Fall extrem spannend in beiden Partien. Ich freue mich jetzt auf diese Partie hier im Spiel um Platz 3, nämlich für Spart1e und strenx. Die haben wir im Vorinterview mit Livia. Viel Spaß mit dem Interview.
Thanks, Dennis. I am backstage here with the very first Quake Live match of the day. We're having the the match for third place. I'm with Spart1e and strenx, two Fnatic teammates. These guys have been teammates for 3 years, so obviously, you know, that's putting something into their game. And they must be good friends, so yeah. Spart1e, how does this affect your game?
That we're teammates?
Yeah.
I mean, we practice so much together, so... we practice so much together, so we know each other out and in, and it's hard to surprise your opponent. But I think both of us wants to win this game and be third in the tournament.
All right, and yesterday we saw some pretty crazy play from strenx. Spart1e, are you intimidated after that strenx frag on Cooler at on Furious Heights at the Mega? You know, the shaft kill.
That was a crazy moment, really. Cooler were really stacked, and strenx shafted him up into corner, and yeah, he won that map because of it.
Yeah, absolutely. So strenx, I mean, in practice games, how often do you actually get shaft kills like that? Is that a once-in-a-lifetime thing, or is that just like, oh yeah, regular day?
Good question. No, it was the first time I shot like that, so I was impressed myself, and I was really afraid that he killed me at this situation because I survived by 8 HP. So I hope I can do the same shaft against Spart1e on this game. It would be so crazy.
I really hope we'll get to see that, because that would just be amazing. But you know, I actually have a question here for you from Calip, another Quake player, and he wants to know, you know, since you're known as the player who uses algae the most, how come you didn't use it in the right moments yesterday?
Okay, the reply is simple. If the LCD changed, maybe I will use shaft more, because with 75 Hz it's really hard to use shaft, so I prefer play with workhead instead. So if they change LCD, maybe it's sure I use shaft for sure, but at the moment it's pretty hard for it.
All right, absolutely. So that sounds really, really great. I hope that we see some excellent games out of these guys. Maybe some crazy shaft kills from strenx, but we're talking a little bit too much about strenx's shaft here, so I think I better send them on stage to Dennis and get the match underway.
Und genau das werden wir jetzt gleich machen, diese beiden Jungs aus dem Team Fnatic hier hochholen. Ja, 3 Jahre spielen sie schon zusammen. Ich bin sehr gespannt, wie gut sie sich wirklich kennen. Sie trainieren sehr viel zusammen, also jeder kennt den anderen. Und ich bitte jetzt um einen großen Applaus für strenx und Spart1e! Und da haben wir die beiden Jungs. Und Und ja, ich höre es hier schon aus den Reihen. Spart1e hat auf jeden Fall einige Fans und den sehen wir jetzt auch im Bilde hier auf den Extreme Masters Season 5 um Platz 3. Auf jeden Fall auf dem Treppchen möchte man definitiv stehen. Es geht natürlich auch noch um viel Geld, um vor allen Dingen auch einen Scheck, den man einfach mit nach Hause nehmen kann. 24 Jahre, einfach schon richtig lange dabei. Wie gesagt, die Gruppenphase lief extrem gut. Auf der anderen Seite sein Herausforderer, da haben wir den Strenx im Bilde. Ich bin wirklich gespannt. Also ich persönlich freue mich sehr auf dieses Match. 4 Jahre jünger und hat auch hier, glaube ich, auf den Extreme Masters einen sehr zufriedenstellenden Job absolviert. Wie die beiden Jungs, die jetzt gleich schlagen werden, in einem Best of 5 hier auf der CeBIT werden wir rausfinden. Ich wünsche euch viel Spaß mit diesem Match in Quake Live und den Kommentatoren des heutigen Tages.
Good morning, Hanover. It's time for the third and fourth place finals here at IEM World Championship for Quake Live. I'm joined here by none other than Paul CZM, probably one of the smartest people on the planet. He's probably going to be working for NASA at some point. I would not be surprised as he looks away. How you been doing here, Paul?
Great.
Yeah, absolutely great to have you here this morning. Thank you for joining me here on the stream once again. You've been very helpful over the last couple of days.
No problem.
So we'll have to do, well, basically 2 more matches today. It's this third and fourth place final, and later on the grand final as well. Let's have a little bit of chat about these players. We got strenx on one side and Spart1e on the other. Both players managing to get on top of their respective groups, and one of them, Spart1e, really not being a little bit of an outsider in his group. We had Dan the King in there as well, which was considered to be the dark horse, but everybody was like, Spart1e, he's good, but he's never really been able to get on top of his, on top of everybody else, like the likes of Cooler, Avak, Rafa, and of course the Hang as well, who also moved on towards this part of the group. How do you reckon he's going to be doing for his sisters?
Both these guys are practice partners, so of course they know each other's style very well. Spart1e has been on top before. I mean, he got top 2 at QuakeCon, and he's beat Cooler and Rafa and the likes of them before.
Right.
strenx has kind of improved his game a lot in the past year, so he was considered a favorite to maybe win this event. So I think both of them are a bit disappointed with their semifinal performance. Both of them topped their groups and then lost to the players that came out of the quarterfinals. And I think they're both looking for, you know, a last chance victory here.
All right, let's go and check it out and how they will do. We're going to start off with Furious Heights. Let's get into the game. Right now. Here we are live on Furious Heights. This matchup is going to be played for, well, $3,900 worth. Third place will go home with $2,500. Fourth with $1,400. Let's go on their way here. Well, Furious Heights. Interestingly enough, we haven't seen the maps that you generally would see in this, in what I personally would expect, like Aerowalk and ZTN are not in the map list. Who do you reckon would be eliminating which?
I would guess, based on what's happened in this tournament so far, that strenx eliminated Aerowalk because Spart1e's been very strong in that map. Spart1e probably eliminated Blood Run because he's eliminated that map for just about every match so far in the tournament. So both of them have pretty easy map choices, and I guess we're starting. So.
All right, let's call the good lucks and have funs. We are indeed going. Spart1e this morning already saying that, well, that he may have a bit of a problem waking up. But let's give an applause to these players because they've been working their asses off. Let's give them applause here in the crowd this morning. That's right. Exactly. Let's get on the way. Let's get these spawns going. As strenx picks up the first rockets with Spart1e already in tow. He's got himself the Mega and the 75 as well, so have that yellow early on with the red coming up shortly.
It's a good start for strenx because he got the railgun and he got this second red armor. That gives him a chance to push in on the Mega health, and if not take it, he can at least get a pot shot off with the railgun.
He will, as right now, just casually going around waiting for that Mega. strenx should be in a decent amount of control with Spart1e on the back foot. There is that Mega being picked up. Spart1e was trying to get a pop shot with that rail, as you said he would try to. But he has wielding the rockets right now, and will control the rockets. strenx from the top. That was
nice shot by Spart1e.
Will be, and there it is again. strenx trying to control as well. And Spart1e again with a good rail. But he has got himself the rail as well. Let's see what he can do here.
So now we got both players completely stacked, both players have all weapons, and the Mega and the Red coming up at the same time. And Spart1e gets the surprise first shot.
Spart1e still 160 armor. Oh, that was a great rocket right there. Strenx down to 65. So a couple of rockets going to be enough as Spart1e may come in here for the kill. He needs to get into the kill. Oh, what a mistake right there. Giving Strenx the ability to get that 50.
That was a great defensive rocket by Strenx that saved him from dying there.
Yeah.
Still, Spart1e's looking pretty good, and he lands a rail like that, so he should be able to get this Mega, which he left up, actually.
Strenx in the meantime still managed to hit those rails. Now LG is not going to hit home. Both players have 100 health. The score still 1-0. Spart1e may be able to look it up, but Strenx already getting knocked down, ready to go for the red. Here's the shaft, not going to be able to connect too much. And Spart1e is down to 14 HP, needs to run away, but that 50 is not going to be up, so 25 will have to do with a Mega in tow with 89 health remaining. But that Mega is going to come up. Do you reckon he's going to be able to control it here, because Strenx is looking very strong?
Strenx has an easy access to this Mega right now. Spart1e has to worry about getting health because he's one shot away from dying to a railgun. He can drop in this red armor right here. It looks like Strenx wasn't back in enough time to defend it.
Strenx roaming around, controlling yellows. He's got himself the rail, and there is Spart1e at range. Those rockets should have hit home, but sadly enough only hit the door. Rail standing by, controlling yellow, controlling the items so far, managing to keep Spart1e on the back foot. He's at 68 health, and he does manage to get a couple of rockets remaining and chipping away at Strenx's health and armor.
So Strenx is actually looking really good right now. Strenx has a full stack. He's let Spart1e kind of get back into the game a little bit, get a few armors, get his health back up. Spart1e's not yet at the position where he can really dictate the pace of the game, but he's just like 1 or 2 yellows and maybe 1 rail shot on Strenx away from doing so.
As Spart1e earlier on did manage to pick up the red, so that's going to help him. However, like now, it looks like here Spart1e may be going down, and there it is.
You have taken the lead.
Easy kill from Strenx, and good read, predicting that Spart1e would be waiting in the lower level to maybe get the red or maybe retreat back to the Mega health.
He did manage to get control of the red earlier on, so that was a good call right there. We have this shaft coming in. Bit of an awkward situation there with Spart1e with just 100 health remaining. Needs to run away, needs to get himself armor because those rockets are going to be absolutely devastating. Shards are going to help out, but that yellow is not there just yet. Strenx waiting on the red, controlling it very, very well. Timing-wise, he seems to be doing absolutely spectacular so far.
And he's got only 10 seconds to get in position for this Mega health, but that leaves him plenty of time because he's so healthy.
Mega health still on the play here. Spart1e inching about. He saw Strenx in the distance. Strenx saw him as well. Pulse is coming in. Red is being picked up by Spart1e, but is it going to be enough? Runs away to 25, came in just in time at 50. He is going to need, oh, that would have been such a great rail if it hadn't hit home, but it was not going to be enough, and the yellow and the 50 are going to help Spart1e out for the next minute or so. Armor-wise, health-wise, both players very, very similar now.
Yeah, I think Spart1e was a bit lucky to get away in that situation, but it's turned out well for him because now he finally has 170 armor. So he just needs to know where Strenx is, hit the first shot, and he can actually contest for a Mega health in maybe a minute.
Indeed, his strength. Once again, picking up one of the yellows, has the health under control as well. There's still 1-0. Spart1e in tow. Ooh, that rail would have been nice, and he bites and it hits home. Spart1e being pushed back slightly. That red armor is once again in Strenx's hands. We're still firmly controlling the map as the Mega will be coming up in about 4 seconds.
Strenx hesitating a bit and setting up for the Mega, trying to go for the rail shot as Spart1e drops to the red. Spart1e doesn't take the bait though.
Area of denial here. LG now may be able to hold off Strenx. Strenx with a couple of rockets. The shaft does come out. He's on low health. One rail hits home. Second rail hits home as well. The third one does not call it. The Mega is being picked up by Spart1e, and the third one as well, with Strenx low. 68 health remaining. He's maybe going down. He has 12 health remaining on him.
Wow.
Wow. Strenx down. With only 34 health remaining on Spart1e. Maybe strenx can move in quickly with the machine gun, but it's too late now because that yellow is in his grasp. And Spart1e should be able to get away out of this one.
Yeah, that was a crazy fight. Spart1e actually had 9 health left before he picked up the 25 bubble. And it came down to him hitting that really clutch rail.
strenx once again, trying to get close. There's the rail in the distance with a couple of rockets being sprayed down. He's going to get away. 92 health armor remaining. strenx in the meantime, health-wise, doing good. Armor-wise, could do a lot better indeed. He does manage to get that yellow, and the red is coming up very shortly, but it is a bit of a stroll to the other map, and Spart1e will most likely be there. Even though strenx is getting in position, and Spart1e holding him off. Trying to deny with his grenades. Oh, great play there by Spart1e, as he does deny the red, but goes down in the process. But maybe he will be able to set himself up for the late game by denying that red so far.
Yeah, a bit of a bad spot for Spart1e to be in when strenx has the lightning gun out. Oh no.
strenx once again trying. Oh, absolutely exquisite railing here as, again, Spart1e finds himself at 25, 50 health. Needs that yellow and the 25 down there as well to just push him back in. There it is, 100 health and 50 armor remaining on the clock. The score is still 2-2 with 2.5 minutes remaining. Oh, hello there, as strenx just rains in from above. That rail should have hit, but it didn't manage to do so as the rocket does come in. For the denial, 82 health remaining. Make that 100 with 99 armor to go. The red is up and the mega is up. The strenx is leaving. No, he is not leaving the mega over to Spart1e, as he's firmly on. He was right on top of the red armor there, and not making the correct decision by going to the mega.
strenx did a great job there reading which yellow armor Spart1e would go for when the mega and the red spawned at the same time.
The strenx right now properly stacked. Spart1e not so much for us trying to get one. Oh, great control of that red there. One rocket should be enough. Another one in coming in. Oh, but it's not good enough right there, as that rocket from strenx denies Spart1e the satisfaction of getting away. The score 3-1. strenx in the lead still here on the first map. With only 1.5 minutes to go. Spart1e will need to push. He will need to push hard. Once again, does manage to get one rocket, but it's not going to be under the mega, as the red armor is once again out of control. 76 health remaining, 5 armor. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. Do you reckon Spart1e can still be able to do it here?
Absolutely. I mean, to his credit, he has the same stack as strenx, and he has a railgun, so that lets him chase down strenx effectively. If he can guess where strenx goes, and he can get enough health and armor to not die while chasing strenx, then he has a great chance of coming back, I think.
As he does pick up the mega, the boot, that'll help him up. With 1 more minute to go, he has a decent stack. 190 health, 35 armor. On the other hand, strenx, standard health, 100 armor indeed. Long range here. strenx getting hit once. Replies with one of his own. 50 is there. He's going to need that. Does he have enough time, Spart1e? Could still possibly do. He needs to get in the chase. strenx plus backing like crazy. That yellow is still there. And the red mega is coming up very shortly. This right here are the defining moments. strenx still plus backing. One real hits. Second does not. strenx just needs one more kill in order to tie it, to put it in the pocket. 15 seconds remaining. Spart1e still chasing hard. But right now it's going to be extremely difficult for him to do it. As 8 seconds remain here on this map.
And that'll do it.
That'll do it right there. 3 seconds to go. As strenx is going to pick up the first map.
Yeah, we see strenx getting just a few more reds and megas than Spart1e did, and hitting about the same percentage accuracy with his shots. Actually, Spart1e had slightly higher accuracy with all the guns. I think it came down to strenx's good reads on where Spart1e would go when mega and red were coming up at the same time. That let him force some kills. Besides that, the game was kind of dictated by slightly random encounters where whoever happened to hit the more clutch shots pulled through.
As right now, we're just waiting for the next bit to get on the way. We're going to go to a hectic. As we're just waiting for that part of the match to go on the way. And right now, we're just waiting for the play to go. Looking at hectic should be interesting to say the least.
Absolutely.
As we find ourselves on to the next map, it's going to be hectic. As we're just loading up the match here, how do you reckon these guys are going to do? strenx already with one map in his pocket. Looking at hectic, very, very different style of map here compared to Furious Heights. Furious Heights, and just absolutely a lot more action and a lot more tighter packed compared to Furious Heights. How do you reckon they're going to be playing here if you look at their play styles?
So Hectic's a map that's characterized by being very difficult to play when you're out of control. And it's starting, so let's watch it.
Yeah, let's get underway here. strenx already. Oh, that's an awkward spawn to say the least. Could actually be picking up the first kill. Spart1e does it straight away and gets the red and puts himself in a good position.
Take what he said.
So, right now, Spart1e already initially getting himself in position. He got himself a rail. Does not get a shot on towards strenx. strenx does reply though with Spart1e on the back foot. Spart1e so far is in the lead with a great initial start, getting that red and getting the initial kill with the LG.
The situation looks good for Spart1e, provided he doesn't take too much damage in pursuing the kill right here.
He does decide not to go for a push. He does not have the L advantage. Oh, right off the teleporter. Gets the kill.
Perfect.
Perfect timing on that one. The Mega is in firm control in his grasp once again.
I think if Spart1e plays this red and hits his shots and strenx rushes the red here, he should be able to get this kill and a few more right after it.
And he absolutely does. It's 3-0. Spart1e picks it up once again. As we said already, a lot more action initially on in the map. With hectic claiming its first bodies. Spart1e once again picking it up. The shaft ringing true.
strenx has a very small chance to hit Spart1e before he jumps to this red armor, but I don't think he's even going to go for the shot.
Well, he did try to do so. Oh, great there, great little shaft there by strenx, but Spart1e is going to say no, and he actually may be able to get the spunk here kill as well and get the 6-0. And it's going to be difficult. Yeah, he should be able to pick this up with the shaft, and he does so. We're seeing a completely different face here from Spart1e here on hectic. A lot more aggression. And getting those kills when he needs to. With the Mega being up.
Yeah, this is looking bad for strenx for at least the next minute or two.
So what do you reckon he can do here right now? What should strenx be doing in order to get himself back into the game?
strenx should collect the yellow armors and try to get rail shots off, and Spart1e exposes himself for the main power-ups like the red armor and the Mega health.
So right now we're seeing Spart1e playing little games in the corner while still getting his shaft on that respawn as well.
So strenx did a fairly good job attacking Spart1e there, did quite a bit of damage, but unfortunately the Mega and the red are coming up right about now, so it's as if the fight didn't even happen. It's just one extra kill for Spart1e.
There's the Mega. The red coming up in 12 seconds. strenx sharding himself up, getting little health bubble. There it is. And does try to chip away. Can't get it. A good LG going there. And is really playing very, very defensively right now. Gets that red to boot. Spart1e returns the shaft, but both rails managed to lose out on their hits.
That was a great defense of the red there by strenx. It's going to put him back in the game.
Spart1e right now at absolutely zero armor. Good rocket on his regard there. But he does have every weapon he'll need in order to get back. And he's chipping away at strenx right now. And he should be able to pick this up right here, and he does do it, but he gets killed in the process. And now the rush is on for the items. And there you have it. Spart1e once again picking up the kill. We should be able to get the spawn kill here as well, with strenx trying to get the yellow, and he does do so. Oh, absolutely good railing there.
Awesome rails by Spart1e there.
Yeah. And he picks up yet another one, 11-1.
I mean, it's looking pretty bad for strenx, but he's got to realize if he got control, he could just as easily pick up this many kills in the second half of the match.
So you're saying, like, when it comes to, say, Airwalk, where the kills just keeps on raining in, you can keep on spawn killing and spawn killing and spawn killing. That applies to hectic as well.
Yeah, the main thing on hectic is just kind of timing your spawn kills so that you can get the red armor pickup right after you get them, right after you lose your health, and not, for instance, letting your opponent rush you unnecessarily while you're a little bit vulnerable.
And so strenx once again gets rocketed in the feet, but he has only a 10-point disadvantage, but Spart1e's shaft is absolutely spot on. Let's see whether or not strenx can actually do something here in order to push himself into its red armor.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for him. He might get this red armor, but will he make it up alive?
It does look like he is going to. But at what cost? Spart1e in full map control. Oh, hello!
Wow.
strenx gets the rail at the last second. Almost no health remaining. Gets a second rail as well. Can he finish this off the rocket? Yes, he does! 14-5 off the spawn. And this is where strenx needs to be strong and get his combat going.
Yeah, second half of the match. It's a whole new game now.
Absolutely. strenx, rocket's doing well, doing a little bit of splash damage, chipping away, although Spart1e may be able to do it here. No, he doesn't, because strenx, even though he only had 17 health, managed to get away. 33 health remaining. One rail or rocket should be enough. Spart1e is going to go down again. strenx is actually getting closer and closer.
Yeah, it was absolutely crucial for strenx that Spart1e kind of missed the shot in there, or didn't even press the fire button. Because now strenx actually gets another red armor. He has a good chance of maybe killing Spart1e before this mega health, maybe not. Looks like Spart1e's going to steal it.
Let's see if he will. He has, but that rocket in the wall is not going to help. strenx rail should have hit there. Oh, what a good rocket there as well. And Spart1e has the rail now, and he should be able to shut down strenx and stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, he's got the red, and now there's quite a bit of time before the next item spawn, so...
Jump pad probably was not the best of ideas right there. Spart1e once again gets railed. He's down to 473. strenx down to 36. It's still crucial for strenx to pick this one up. 9 health remaining. He needs to get out of there now and gets the mega. He's hope free for the moment. And there is straight away the rail, and he's down to 48 again. This red is going to be crucial. Oh, he does pick him up right there. 14-7. Only 7 frags to go for strenx to pull this one back, but it's still so difficult for him because neither players can get those stacks going.
Yeah, and Spart1e's well aware that there's only 3 minutes left in the game, and he has to not die 7 times in those 3 minutes. So we see him kind of sitting back, not really pushing for this red, just trying to do a little damage, but it's not going to matter.
Not going to matter indeed. strenx can maybe get the... Does not manage to get the spawn kill. Should have gotten that. And that shaft is still absolutely great, and it's... Well, 14-9, a 5-pointer difference. 3 minutes on the clock. strenx is looking better and better by the second.
Yeah, strenx is as healthy as he wants, so he can probably spend a little bit of his armor right now to try to push for a kill right before this red comes up.
Both rails do hit. 39 health remaining. Spart1e holding it close. The shaft does come in.
Should be a kill for strenx. But Spart1e might get the mega just in time. Nope.
Nope. He's opting for the yellow instead. Going for the safe option. Rocket's going down, 39 health remaining. strenx should be able to pick this one up. Splash damage do come in. Oh, he almost managed to get off and does chip away at strenx with one full rocket in the face. Could have finished it off right there off the spawn, but now it's 14-10 with only a 4-pointer difference. And a good rail to go to boot. Spart1e does barely get away, but the yellow once again in control of strenx, who's just absolutely controlling every single item. And there's the mega as well.
Spart1e about 5 seconds early for the mega.
Yeah. strenx does manage to pick it up once again. 3-pointer difference. It's getting closer and closer. 2 minutes on the clock. It's absolutely possible still. 1 real hits for Spart1e at the moment. 2 good rockets.
Yeah, I'm quite concerned for Spart1e here. He's running away, just 1 rail from dying.
Plus backing when he shouldn't, probably. Just trying to get his items under control.
Yeah, I'm more concerned that he's eating a lot of unnecessary rocket damage. No, that's not going to help.
No, just running away straight into the crosshairs. strenx picking up yet another red. He's a 2-pointer difference in the mega as well. He's in firm control. We have embarked into a completely different part of the game.
Only 1 minute left, just 2 points.
Spart1e in the beginning under control, getting a massive lead, and now strenx with a comeback of kings. Spart1e's playing it so carefully. 1 minute to go. strenx needs to get this kill quickly. Spart1e needs to chip away and just plus back like crazy. Does not pick up the rail. He needs that rail in order to do something here. Rocket's still coming in.
Perfect rockets from Spart1e.
Bouncing up. Oh, this could be it right here. He should be able to pick it up. Oh, he does get away. He managed to do so. One more point to tie it all up with 30 seconds to go. strenx does not pick up the red just now. There we go. Where is Spart1e? Spart1e is probably hiding somewhere. There he is. First rail does not hit. The second does. One more point.
Spart1e's one rail away from dying.
15 seconds to go. This is gonna get close. And there we go. It's all tied up. 14-14. And there it is. strenx coming in for the spawn kill. Yes, he does.
Oh no, double kill.
Double kill. Both players take each other out. We're gonna go to overtime. And we're gonna add 120 seconds. Spart1e. Both players killing each other at absolutely the last second. It's anybody's game once again.
Oh my god.
It's absolutely insanity. Oh, Spart1e once again going down, but at what cost? And strenx has 100 armor and 100 health and 35 armor, and the same call here on Spart1e. It's still up in the air. 17-15. 1.5 minutes to go here in the first overtime.
Would have been a crucial reel from Spart1e.
As he's absolutely tied in here. strenx should be able to pick this up once again. Yes, he does. 18-15. 39 health remaining. This could be a good moment for Spart1e to come in and finish him off. Yes, he does. 18-16. It is still possible. Off the spawn would be a good move right now. Oh,
nice.
Absolutely great work from Spart1e right there. Rocket and Rail needs to do it here with the LG. He does it. It's 18-17. 1 more minute to go. Oh, that's going to hurt badly. 24 health remaining on strenx. He does get the Mega, but no armor remaining. Spart1e aggressively playing in. Those rockets here are crucial. 14 health. Spart1e at 3 health. He needs to get his kill now, and he does.
And he's going to get the red in 2 seconds unless...
no. Come on. Oh. He needs those 25 or that 50, and there's the yellow too. strenx with a decent stack. Spart1e, not so much. We've got 20 seconds to go. Can Spart1e tie it up once again? He wants that Mega. He wants it back. He needs it. There it is. 10 seconds to go.
Nice rail.
Nice rail indeed.
Come on, Spart1e. 5 seconds.
5 seconds for Spart1e. No, it's not going to happen. It's 20-18. strenx picks up their second map here on Hectic. Absolutely superb play. I really thought Spart1e was going to pull it back there in the last second, especially with that double kill.
Yeah, especially after how much damage he was dealing the whole game.
20-18. strenx picks up another map, and that's going to mean he's on map point. We're going to move on towards Lost World. And so we're going to quickly head to Livia and see what she has to add to this, so far, amazing game.
Thanks a lot, guys. I'm here in the audience. We just saw an epic overtime match against with strenx and Spart1e. I'm actually sitting here with Faz. He's also a professional player. Unfortunately, he came out early in the tournament, but Faz, coming all the way from Sweden, of course, probably cheering for his fellow countryman. And how do you think it's going, especially for Spart1e?
Well, I'd say it's going to be really hard for him to come back now, because after losing a big lead like that, it's going to be really tough mentally to reload and win 3 maps in a row against strenx, who's super strong on the remaining maps as well.
Yeah, strenx really has been playing a very strong game. And just a little bit about Hectic. I mean, that map is kind of debated. It's a new map, and, you know, it's receiving quite a lot of flack. But what do you think about it?
Well, I think it's a bit flawed because it's really hard to play defensive on it, but that also leads to really entertaining games, which we saw right here.
Yeah, that's very, very true. And you know, Spart1e, he was looking really, really good in the group stages. What do you think's happened in between those games and this match?
Well, my guess was when he lost his first game against Anakin, I guess the pressure kind of went off him, and then he could play really relaxed because in his mind he was basically already out. And for me, that's also a good feeling, because then you never get nervous. You can just play like you do at home. And I think that was when he did. He played at his top level in the group stage, and then he got 2 days to think about what he'd done. And then I think the pressure built up again, unfortunately for him.
Oh, yeah, that's very, very true. Well, let's hope that Spart1e is able to bring it back. I hope this little break has given him some time to collect his thoughts. So I'm going to send it back over to Joe, and we're going to get back with the third map of Quake Live.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, welcome back here. It's time for map number 3. It is going to be, well, crunch time for Spart1e as he's managed to lose the first 2 maps on Fury's Heights and Hectic. Hectic, well, what can we say? Overtime and an absolutely ridiculous last 2 seconds of the regular time with a double kill coming in is just absolutely insanity. Let's go into the game. It's going to be Lost World. Oh, Lost World. It's slower than Hectic, to say the least. We saw a game the other day with Cooler versus Avec, which was slow and interesting, but we'll have to see if these 2 players have a more adaptive and aggressive play style. So we'll have to see whether or not that is the case. Let's get into the let's get in the action. The strenx initially already on a not too good spawn. He does manage to get the bubbles, but it looks like he's going to be going around the yellows for the first minute of the game.
Yeah, it looks like the players have got a pretty even start because Spart1e's going to be able to pick up a lightning gun here. So it should come down to a battle in the middle area that'll determine who will get the mega health. It looks like strenx is in position first, so he should dominate this.
Strenx getting the yellow, and he is going to rotate towards the red. No, he's going to get the mega and then push for the red.
Yeah, I'm guessing Spart1e will take this red and then strenx will try to get an exit shot.
Yeah, is he yeah, he will be. As red in his control. Bit of a missed jump, but what can you do? And so far.
So now can strenx predict which way Spart1e will get back to the top of the map? If he can, he'll be able to get a pretty good shot off.
Yes, now he is just standing by. It does look like he is going to be able to.
Spart1e kind of wisely just waiting around the bottom of the map until he has an idea of where strenx might be waiting.
So far, the mega coming up. As Spart1e looking on the top, he may be able to spam a couple of rockets into the mega area. He knows that it should be up. He should have heard it being picked up, to say the least. With the red being up now as well. Wisely holding off the spawn, so at the moment, just making sure the timer is off.
This could be good for strenx if he hits his rocket correctly. He's a little bit off. I mean, both players have a fairly solid chance right now. Strenx definitely has the upper hand advantage because he got the mega health, but this is not going to end well for Spart1e.
Strenx picks up the first kill. Looks like he's going to get the spawn kill as well. As the red and the mega should both be in his grasp, unless Spart1e has rotated quickly down. He's not going to do it because he's going to go down here. There it is.
And it looks like Spart1e fell off the ledge there unintentionally. Maybe he missed the jump or something.
Does seem to be slightly out of his element then. And like we've said in the last couple of days, these days the players are close enough together for just to have one mistake in a game to affect the entire game itself. In the past, we had little mistakes not being punished, but right now these players are of the caliber that, and where it means that if you make one mistake, you may lose the match.
Yeah, it looks like Spart1e was trying to sneak a mega health there. Hope that strenx was not timing it exactly, but strenx was there about 4 seconds earlier than he needed to be. So it was an easy recovery. And now Spart1e's locked out of the main weapon on the map, the rocket launcher, and strenx knows this, so he's just going to keep control of the middle area. Keep Spart1e kind of in the bowels of the map. But now he's dropped down to try to cut Spart1e off, maybe get a kill. So this gives Spart1e a chance to get a rocket launch here and get back in the game. He's being quite patient about it, though, and perhaps wisely.
Oh, that's 25. He needs it now, and not going to happen. But strenx is left with 76 health, and he will get this mega unless Spart1e can come in with a rocket launcher. Depends on his spawn. Let's see what he has. He's only got himself the shaft. But he's inching towards the mega. Is probably not the best of ideas. Can he push for the red? I don't think so. He's going to need to go back and pick up that one yellow.
And, I mean, Spart1e's hoping not to be seen right here, which he's doing successfully. He might have a chance of getting a rocket launcher here, but only if strenx decides to wait at this yellow armor for a little bit longer. And it looks like Spart1e is thinking that strenx did not decide to wait. Strenx is actually waiting. So Spart1e's not actually going to take advantage of this opportunity to get a rocket launcher, which is a bit unfortunate for him, but Hey, I mean, it's safe patient play. Actually, he moves in when Strenx goes for the Mega Health, so...
And he is continuing to chip away, and he's going to get the red. So he's getting into the game again. Getting the items slowly under control. A little bit low on the health. But versus that stack of strengths, it's going to be extremely difficult. And there it is, Strenx getting 2 rockets in a row, putting Spart1e back towards the drawing board and essentially delaying his push by about a minute or so.
Yeah, I mean, we got a split now in the Mega Health and the red, and it looks like Spart1e's going to take the red. Strenx is going to try to do a little bit of exit damage. Actually, it's a pretty good shot. Now he'll try to lock Spart1e out of these yellows.
Spart1e is on good health. He's got a decent armor stack, but he's going to need the health indeed. 8 seconds remaining on that red. And Spart1e only has 2 rockets, and he's going to need to ammo up.
Spart1e needs a great initial shot like that one. Didn't do that much damage, unfortunately, but hey, he can do a little bit more damage maybe before this Mega Health with some plasmas.
Strenx so far has the opportunity to spam rockets. I don't believe that Spart1e has any rockets. No, he doesn't. He cannot really deny any of the areas, so he'll just have to use the plasma instead. Finally picks up some rockets again. Immediately switches to it, as he should, in order to dominate the game once more. 84 health, 142 armor. And still going back to back. Ooh, that was a good rocket there on Strenx. Another good rocket on Strenx.
Really good rockets by Spart1e. That puts him at a position where he can now actually contest the Mega Health for the first time in perhaps the whole game.
Let's see if he actually does so. Strenx does pick up the red. He hasn't done that for a while. Spart1e going for some great denial there.
Spart1e maybe he could have pushed a little bit in that fight, but instead he decided to get the 2 yellow armors and lock Strenx out of the rest of the map.
Well, he is on a great stack right now. 150 health, 181 armor. The game is only 4 minutes left. 4 points for Spart1e. It's absolutely doable, and this would have been a great moment to hit that rocket. Sadly enough, it does not hit, and the second does not hit either. Still no rockets to hit. Nothing hit there for Spart1e.
Yeah, he might actually let Strenx get this Mega Health here.
Going for the red instead.
Yeah, it's not too bad for Spart1e. I mean, they're about equal stack, but the question is, will he let Strenx get both of these yellows? Looks like Spart1e gets the wrong yellow, and Strenx will now get both. That puts Strenx about 100 points above Spart1e.
Yeah, Strenx's stack goes on. Remember, Strenx only needs to win this map in order to win the series and win the matchup.
And that was a great fight for Strenx. He did tons of unreturned damage. Should be easy for him to get this Mega Health.
And there it is, Mega Health in his grasp, sadly enough. So far, this has not nearly been as fast as Hectic was, and Strenx could be able to pick this one up. He should be able to. He has the health advantage. 100. No, he loses all his armor, but it should not be an issue considering he owns the map so far.
Yeah, great fight for Strenx. He had a clear stack advantage going into the LG battle, and he did the damage he needed to. With pretty solid lightning gun aim too. Both players are shooting pretty high 30s. And Strenx will get this Mega Health pretty easily.
Yep.
So I mean, he's looking good. Right now, he kind of wants to like attack Spart1e a little bit more, not let Spart1e, who seems to have mistimed the Mega Health, get any armors, so that Spart1e doesn't have any chance to get back in the game. But now we get Spart1e probably stealing the red. So.
He does exactly that. Those little health bubbles will help him out. But he only has a minute. He only has about 2 minutes remaining in order to pull this back. Do you reckon he's going to be able to do it if he pushes hard and gets his items right?
This is going to be very tough for Spart1e. He has such a huge stack disadvantage. I mean, his best bet is to find a way to hit a bunch of like direct rockets by surprise. For instance, when Strenx goes for the Mega Health, but
that rocket's not going to help much. No.
And there are only like 3 Mega Healths left in the game, so to make up 5 kills in this map is totally doable. It has happened before. And hey, he has quite an armor stack right now, so let's see if he can do it. He's going for the full 200 armor. Now he's running into the middle and hoping to hit a lot of shots. And he's starting off well. Not taking any damage. Oh, here we go. Here's his chance. Can he hit direct rockets? Oh,
that shaft is definitely pushing his chances away. Getting a red, but for 1.5 minutes to go, and finally gets full item control. But it's too little, too late, I'm afraid.
Yeah, I mean, Strenx is doing the smart thing and kind of waiting in the safe part of the map. And they might meet pretty soon. We'll see.
There is the meeting. that was prophesized.
Oh, pretty good shooting by Spart1e. I mean, strenx is definitely killable. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be likely. But can he do it?
Unlucky right there. And that pretty much, that pretty much decides the map, I believe.
Yeah, that was some solid item and area control by strenx. And Spart1e hitting some great rockets and actually gets the kill. 5 kills in 40 seconds is a
very, very hard call indeed.
That's a tall one, yeah.
Indeed. 30 seconds remaining. strenx is plus backing like crazy. And Spart1e is just chasing and chasing and chasing. Look at this. This is the rush of a map, man. Almost gets the air rocket as well. Oh, it's not going to happen. Superb rocket by strenx. Well played indeed.
Yeah, that'll seal it.
Last 15 seconds of the match. strenx is going to be able to pick this one up. Gets one more kill. And he is going to put himself in this third place in the IEM World Championship with Spart1e, who had an absolutely amazing group. Nobody expected him to come on top. And there you have it. There you have the players. strenx winning the third place here. The Intel Extreme Masters with Spart1e coming in fourth. 3 maps is all it took. With Furious Heights 3-1, and then an absolutely insane match on Hectic. And to finally put it all together here on we're here on Lost World with a final score of 9-1. Do you have anything to add here, Paul?
I think that was great. Pretty safe play by strenx. He won most of his fights with over 100 hit points left, which means that his win was pretty stable, as in not sensitive to small fluctuations in how the fights turned out. He just picked the right battles, I think.
Absolutely great. We're going to go and see what is going on here for the rest of the day. We have a lot of stuff still going on here at the Intel Extreme Masters. We got stage matches coming up for the Counter-Strike 1.6. We have StarCraft going on as well. It's all available in HD content at home. You can get it for €3 online. It's a special for CeBIT for only the day. So if you are at home, just go out there and get that content because it's absolutely worth it. I want to thank you for this one. We're going to go later on with more Quake Live, and we have Cooler versus Rafa in the grand final, which is going to be absolutely great. As we're going to quickly go to the post-match interview with the players and see what they thought about this one.
Hey, thanks a lot. I'm here with strenx, of course, the third place in the Intel Extreme Masters World Championship, Quake Live, and Spart1e, who comes in a respectable fourth. Spart1e, you have to be a little disappointed, but to lose to your teammate, is that kind of all right with you?
Of course, I'm a little bit disappointed, but I want to win. But I mean, I think it was a good game, and I'm happy for strenx.
All right, and I talked actually a little bit with Faz, and he thinks that you seem to have put increasing pressure on yourself in the past days coming from the group stages where you played very, very well. Do you think that this was key to your loss today, that you just felt a little bit too much pressure?
Yeah, maybe. At least a part of it.
Okay, and strenx, I mean, amazing play from you. The map on Hectic, really, really intense. How did you feel, at that point where Spart1e actually landed the rocket and you both killed each other right at the last second?
First of all, I was thinking about, he was owning me first, and I was seeking to spectate because I didn't want to be raped so much. So I just said myself, okay, let's try one thing, and I was trying to come back, and the last frag, I didn't even see him, I just shoot like that. And after that, when I kill him, he killed me after, and there came an overtime, and I was shaky. I guess him too, so I feel pretty bad for him because I guess on this map I was pretty lucky.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, amazing play. I'm sure the spectators loved it. I'm sure you guys at home loved it. And I'm going to go over to Dennis now, who's going to introduce the next game.
So sieht es aus. Jetzt gleich geht es weiter mit League of Legends. AAA spielt gegen My Revenge. Und es sind einige LOL-Begeisterte hier vor Ort. Ich freue mich auch schon auf diese Partie. Es geht gleich los. Die Jungs müssen jetzt gerade noch ein bisschen umbauen, damit es hier losgeht. Das ist ja auch 5 von 5. Und ich bin sehr gespannt, wie es weitergeht für alle Leute, die zu Hause sind. Wie gesagt, ihr habt noch die Last Chance auf den HD-Pass. 3 € heute hier. Alle Finalspiele kommen also noch. Jetzt würde es sich noch lohnen, also greift jetzt noch zu. Bleibt dran, kurze Werbung, wir sehen uns bald wieder.